Hey guys, Character here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing Jack Sparrow's Sensor Sword and Magic Ring from Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. This is another toy sword for the Pirates of the Caribbean line developed by Zizzle. This one for the At World's End toy line. This one is not of a toy sword that... This is not a replication of a sword that was actually in the movie, but it's supplementary and might have been intended to be in the movie but was taken out. Now, this was probably made like this out of the need to have some kind of roleplay weapon for the At World's End toy line, even though for the Dead Man's Chest toy line they had already created a replica of Jack Sparrow's signature sword. Oh, it's a phone. Hopefully somebody will get that. Okay, somebody got that. Okay. Getting on to this. Once again, we have a similarly molded blade to the Flash and Clash Cutlass that has about the same size and shape. Because this sword doesn't have a little notch at the bottom, it comes in a little bit shorter than the Flash and Clash Cutlass, but it's the general same size and still has a good size for a toy sword. Another modification from that is this guard. It's a different color of gold plastic. It's a little bit more of a pure gold, and has molded within it this skull face, which is similar to the skull that is seen on the title cards for the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, being this skull with a couple of teeth missing, as well as a bandana similar to the one that Jack Sparrow wears. Once again, it has has this brown grip with molded in wood details, so as to keep it giving the feel of a real sword, as well as this part down here, which is somewhat of a smaller version of the skull face seen on the front. Also comes with this, which is a toy version of one of the many rings that Jack Sparrow wears, this one being of the four-skulled ring with the green jewel. Now this toy has two modes, Mode 1 and Mode 2. We'll start off with Mode 1, and to start off I'll have the skull facing the camera like this, and you'll see why.
So, you've come back to use the Pirate Master Sword.
So one of the features of this toy is that within the toy, the skull on the front has light-up eyes and will talk to you, and will actually have different reactions depending on different conditions. So first we'll give it a regular old swing and see what happens.
Wait, you're not Jack Sparrow. Come back with the skull ring, and you can control the sword.
So when like this, giving an ordinary swing, it denies you use of the sword, vibrates and rumbles around, and has a red light. And just to show that the aisles still light up here, I'll swing again.
Wait, you're not Jack Sparrow. Come back with the skull ring, and you can control the sword.
Now, this is where this ring comes in. In order to actually use the sword properly in Mode 1, one of the things you have to do is to be wearing the ring. However, I'll demonstrate to you one little detail about it. As you can see here, I'm putting it on my pointer finger. Oh, another detail is that if you swing it 2 times without having the confirmation, it'll deactivate, so I'm gonna switch it back on.
So, you've come back to use the Pirate Master Sword.
Then swing again.
Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. Who will we battle today?
So, okay, that was...
Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. Who will we battle today?
Well, just showing you that. Now let's do something a little bit different.
Wait, you're not Jack Sparrow. Come back with the skull ring, and you can control the sword.
Now what happens is that you have to be wearing the ring and actually have the ring be touching the sword itself for the sounds to activate.
Wait, you're not Jack Sparrow.
However, not just anywhere will work.
Come back with the skull ring, and you can control the sword.
So, what it actually intends for you to do is wear the ring on your ring finger right here. Now gripping it with the proper placement, like so, and swinging it. Oh, okay, it must have gone into the activation and just go switch back on
So,
again.
you've come back to use the Pirate Master sword. Wait, you're not Jack Sparrow. Come back with the skull ring, and you can control the sword.
A little bit kind of specific. I just gotta get this in the right place. Okay, and this should work.
Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. Who will we battle today?
Now, if you have it activated and it's still on the confirmation, after it welcomes you and allows you to swing the sword, swing it again.
Nice form, Captain Sparrow. Let's battle again.
So what you got out of that is the 3 sounds from the Clash and Flash cutlass, all joined together, along with a green light in the blade. Now, just to show you how the skull reacts during that, I'll swing it like this.
Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. Who will we battle today? Nice form, Captain Sparrow. Let's battle again.
And you can actually see a little bit of a prismatic pattern to it when the eyes light up. Though after you've done that first time, you simply get the attack sound. Now another thing to note is that if you take your hand off of the sensor with the ring, then get it back in place,
Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. Who will we battle today?
it'll kind of reset that pattern.
Nice form, Captain Sparrow. Let's battle again.
Now there's also an
You're not Jack Sparrow. Come back with the skull ring, and you can control the sword.
and now you get a feel for just how the vibration actually works. You can definitely feel it in your hand. Now there's also an alternative to wearing the ring. Though first I'm going to switch it off. The way this ring actually works is there's a tiny magnet in this part of the ring, and there's a smooth part of the grip right here that the ring touches, and then it'll activate the confirmation. An alternative you can do is you have this little portion down the bottom with this smaller skull. And what you do for the alternative is to place the ring in here with around this part and close it up so that this will actually press on this switch here.
So, you've come back to use the Pirate Master sword.
So this way, if you have it on and swing it in mode 1,
Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. Who will we battle today?
it'll act like you're wearing the ring.
Nice form, Captain Sparrow. Let's battle again.
This is a good thing because the ring might not fit everyone, so for those it doesn't fit, this is the alternative. So that you can still activate the sword and have it be in play in mode 1. Now mode 2 is essentially the try me mode.
So, you've come back to use the Pirate Master sword.
So you can swing it,
Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. Who will we battle today?
and get the same confirmation positive sounds.
Nice form, Captain Sparrow. Let's battle again.
However, that means that after that you can't reset the pattern, because it's on this constant priming mode where it's constantly on the positive confirmation sounds and blade sounds. And that kind of takes away a little bit of the fun sword, because the point of this sword is a little bit of a trick. It has a little bit of a trickster nature to it. Because the point is that when you're using it like this, it's reacting to your ring, and one of the things about this, and one of the intentions, is that you'll be playing around with this, and people will see you. They'll see how the blade reacts to you, and then they might ask you if.
So, you've come back to use the Pirate Master Sword.
Well, again,
Welcome back, Jack Sparrow. Who will we
they
battle
might see you
today?
playing with the sword just like this.
Nice form, Captain Sparrow. Let's battle again.
And some people who see it might want to try it for themselves. But when you give it to them while it's still in mode 1, and they try throwing it,
Wait, you're not Jack Sparrow. Come back with the skull ring, and you can control the sword.
it'll deny them being able to do the same sounds as you are, because you're wearing the ring. So it's essentially a kind of ownership thing, where it gives you the feeling like this sword belongs to you when you're wearing the ring and playing with it. And that's something unique that I can say makes this a little bit better than the Flash and Clash Cutlass, because it has different lights, and instead of having to have the sounds one after another, you have them all three together, as well as the talking pirate skull face right here, and the light up eyes are another good addition that makes this a little bit better. Personally, I do definitely like this better than the Flash and Clash Cutlass. Just for a comparison, here it is right here, and you can see that they are they do have the same general blade design and similar grips. Though, as you can see, this is a little bit more rounded, while this is a bit more ovular, as well as different shapes to the guards and the different colors of plastic. So, while the Flash and Clash Cutlass is good as a general Jack Sparrow sword and good role-player costume prop, I would say that the Sensor Sword and Magic Ring are the funner toy set, because it has more sounds, it has a more interesting concept and idea, and the concept works well with this toy. So, definitely recommend it, and I'd actually recommend it over the Flash and Clash Cutlass from Dead Man's Chest. So, please rate, comment, subscribe, and check out my blog at krx50.blogspot.com, as well as my toy sale, which I'll give a link to here. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.